Hey Chiefs fans! We have the latest Chiefs updates just for you, and I'll be giving you all the details as they happen. So if you want to stay in the loop, make sure you're subscribed to the channel because you don't want to miss out on what's coming. And hit that like button. The Chiefs are set for a high-stakes AFC matchup against the Bills, but it's not without a few bumps along the way. The team has officially placed kicker Harrison Butker on injured reserve following a left knee injury he suffered during practice. Head coach Andy Reid shared that Butker underwent successful surgery on Friday morning to address a meniscus issue. The recovery timetable is uncertain, but Reid made it clear that the team expects Butker to return before the end of the season. Meanwhile, the Chiefs have signed rookie kicker Spencer Schrader to come in. Schrader, fresh off the Jets practice squad, has shown potential, though his NFL experience is limited. Coach Reid explained, "He's a young guy, so his resume isn't long, but the ones he's had, he's done a good job. We're confident he can handle the kicking duties until Butker returns." Now, some more injury updates. Running back Isaiah Pacheco, ankle, and defensive end Charles Omenihu, knee, who were recently activated from their 21-day practice windows, are making progress but won't be ready for Sunday's game. Reid noted that both players have shown great movement in practice, but the team is taking a cautious approach to ensure they return to full strength. Here's the exciting part. Juju Smith-Schuster is back. After missing 3 games with a hamstring injury, Juju is officially ready to play against Buffalo. Reid sounded optimistic during Friday's press conference, saying, "Juju had a good week, as did our other guys in preparing against a good football team." With Smith-Schuster back in the lineup, the Chiefs' passing game gets a big boost just in time for a critical matchup. The Chiefs also received positive news regarding other key players. Patrick Mahomes, Mecole Hardman, DeAndre Hopkins, Kareem Hunt, and Derek Nady were all full participants in practice this week and are ready to take the field. This improved lineup couldn't come at a better time as Kansas City looks to maintain its undefeated record in one of the most anticipated games of the season. On the other side of the field, the Bills will be without some of their own stars. Rookie wide receiver Keon Coleman and tight end Dalton Kincaid are out, while veteran receiver Amari Cooper and right tackle Spencer Brown are questionable. These absences could play a big role in how Sunday's game plays out. All right, Chiefs fans, it's your turn. What do you think about Juju returning and Schrader replacing Butker? Do you think the Chiefs' depth will be enough to keep their undefeated season alive against a strong Buffalo team? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. The Chiefs are riding high with a 9-0 record, but it hasn't exactly been a smooth ride this season. Yes, they're undefeated, but many of those victories have been nail-biting, final-minute victories. And at the center of it all are 2 men, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, the dynamic duo that has defined this era of Kansas City dominance. However, if the Chiefs are going to achieve the ultimate goal, becoming the first team in NFL history to win 3 consecutive Super Bowls, it's clear that these 2 superstars need to elevate their games even further. Chiefs general manager Brett Veach recently appeared on the Pat McAfee Show and spoke candidly about what Mahomes and Kelce bring to the table. He called Kelce the ultimate ambassador for the NFL around the world and praised the chemistry between Kelce and Mahomes, which has been the backbone of this team's success since Mahomes was drafted in 2017. But here's where it gets interesting. Veach subtly challenged his 2 leaders. He emphasized how their humility and dedication set the tone for the entire locker room. For Veach, the leadership they bring doesn't just show up on the field, it's how they treat their teammates and inspire everyone in the organization to play and perform at the highest level. We saw that leadership on display last week in the Chiefs' thrilling win over the Broncos. While Kelce and Mahomes both had their moments, it was linebacker Leo Chenal, a lesser-known name, who made the game-saving play by blocking a potentially game-winning kick. That's the kind of next-man-up mentality the Chiefs have cultivated under Mahomes and Kelce. Now, the pressure will only increase as the Chiefs head into Week 11 to face Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. This is a rematch of last year's divisional round thriller, and with both teams gunning for playoff supremacy, the stakes couldn't be higher. Let's face it, Mahomes and Kelce have already cemented their legacies as all-time greats. But a 3rd consecutive Super Bowl would put them, and this team, in uncharted territory, NFL immortality. To get there, they'll need to rediscover that magical consistency that made them nearly unstoppable in years past. So, what do you think, Chiefs fans? Can Mahomes and Kelsey rise to the occasion and continue to lead this team through tough times? And what are your predictions for the game against Buffalo? Alright, let's talk about a potential change in the Chiefs' free agency strategy. It's no secret that Chiefs general manager Brett Veach has a hard and fast rule when it comes to free agency. He rarely re-signs players from the secondary. The focus has always been on finding young, cheap talent through the draft. But this offseason, Veach could face some serious pressure to make an exception, and the reason is none other than Justin Reid. Since joining the Chiefs, Reid has been a vital part of the defense and a standout leader on and off the field. Whether it's his commanding presence in the locker room, his game-changing performances on the field, or his impact on the Kansas City community, Reid has proven his worth. Now, with his contract nearing its end, fans and even some coaches are hoping that Veach will break his long-standing rule and bring Reid back. Special teams coordinator Dave Tubb recently praised Reid, especially after his role in last week's thrilling win over the Broncos. While linebacker Leo Chenal stole the spotlight with his game-winning blocked field goal, Tubb was quick to point out that Reid's speed and pressure on the edge were crucial to setting up the play. "He's really the engine of everything," Tubb said. "If you don't have the fast guy on the edge, they don't get you." Reid's versatility isn't limited to special teams. Over his 3 years with Kansas City, he's compiled an impressive resume: 228 tackles, 17 pass breakups, 4 sacks, and 2 interceptions. He's been a cornerstone of the defense, helping transform the Chiefs into one of the most balanced teams in the league. But here's the rub: the Chiefs have already begun preparing for life without Reid. Drafting players like Brian Cook and Jaden Hicks signals that the front office is sticking to its plan to groom younger, more cost-effective talent. While Reid has done everything in his power to make the case for staying, the reality is that Veach may not change his strategy. For Chiefs fans, the thought of losing Reid is bittersweet. On one hand, you trust Veach's track record; he built a dynasty, after all. On the other, it's hard to imagine the defense without one of its most consistent and versatile leaders. So what do you think, Chiefs fans? Should Brett Veach make an exception to his rule and re-sign Justin Reid? Or do you trust the front office to find the next big star in the secondary? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more exclusive updates on your Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Chiefs!